practice to feel your best. With a bit of a holistic approach with this practice, we'll use postures for their strength and flexibility to improve our own physical health. And we'll also tap into some dynamic and static postures to engage our mental and spiritual well-being as well. In incorporating both physical, mental and spiritual postures, we will allow our bodies and our minds to develop the tools to bring ourselves back to the present moment at any point throughout the day. With that being said, I hope you feel your best after this practice. I'll meet you on the mat. Come to find a seated position. It can be whatever's comfortable for you. We'll take a moment to connect our breath to body. So you could be on your heels or you could be sitting cross-legged, whatever feels right for you in this moment. I like to draw my hand to my belly and one to the heart, just to reinforce that connection. And as we take a deep inhale into the pelvic floor, feel the belly rise and expand as the breath fills the body like a glass being filled with water. Exhale, breath travels down the spine, navel to spine, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat. Feel the expansion through the belly, into the chest, out the collarbones. And exhale as the breath follows the same path down the spine, navel to spine, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. Come to find child's pose, wide-legged child's pose. So draw the toes together, have the knees about mat width apart, depending on what feels comfortable for you. Draw the hands towards the top of the mat, forehead to the mat. Take a moment here to go inward, drawing the buttocks to the heels. And on the next inhale, walk the hands to the right side of the mat. Breathe into the stretch in the side body there. Breath blossoms from the seat, travels along the side body into the collarbones. And exhale as the breath returns, navel to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Just waking up the body here, cracking into that side body, feeling that stretch. Inhale and exhale, walking it back to center. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, letting go. And on the next inhale, gently walk the hands to the left side of the mat. Feeling the stretch through the right side of the body this time. Breath blossoming from the seat. Rising along the side body, feeling the body open and expand. Exhale, navel to spine. Gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, feel the expansion along the side body. Breathe into the stretch. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, tucking the toes, pushing through the hands, raising the tail, coming up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's walk it out here for just a couple of seconds. This is likely, if this is your first downward dog for the day, then this is a really good way to kind of wake up the hips. Just move through it, whatever feels good for you. You can swing the hips from side to side. You can bend one knee at a time. Whatever feels good for you, whatever is speaking through your body right now. Couple more seconds here. Just feel into this posture. Feel into this slight inversion. All right, so on the next exhale, gently draw the heels to the mat, wherever it brings you, however far.
it extends. Draw the elbows in, shoulders away from the ears, knitting the ribs, tucking the tail. Feel the sensations. And as you inhale, walking the feet to the front of the mat, finding Uttanasana, folding forward, hanging the head and neck. Just relax here. You can hold on to the elbows if you wish, and swing side to side. And inhale, sweeping the arms above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, lower the hands to the sides, sweep them above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Tucking the tail, knitting the ribs, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, followed by pelvic contraction as you fold forward, Uttanasana. Relax the head and neck. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, stepping the right foot back. Sole of the rear foot is perpendicular with the floor. Engage the back leg. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise above the head, crescent lunge. Knit the ribs, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And as you exhale, lower the back knee to the mat, gently and mindfully. Checking in with the front knee, making sure it's over the ankle. Tucking the tail, engaging the core, and finding length through the spine. And if it's in your practice here, shine through the heart and give yourself a little back bend here. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat. Engages the core, comes through to the collarbone. Exhale as the breath travels back down the spine. Gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. In Rudrasana, we find support in the core to release through the front psoas and find a way to relieve a little stress. Final inhale here, following the breath from the base of the spine into the collarbone. And exhale, navel to spine, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Frame the front foot. Stepping back into plank, whole body activation. And on the exhale, draw the elbows to the body, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, push through the hands, sweep the chest up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears, thighs are engaged. Exhale, fingers are spread wide, tucking the toes, raising the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, three-legged downward dog. Exhale as you draw the right foot between the hands. Take an inhale here. Short step forward with the rear foot. Both the feet forward if possible. Square off the hips. Inhale, lengthen the tail to the crown. And exhale, abdomen to thigh, fold over the front leg. Invitation to use blocks or books to prop the hands on if you're a little tight through the hips and hamstrings. Breathe in, root the back heel firmly down. Breathe out, allow the mind to quieten and cool. If it's in your practice, interlace the fingers at your lower back. Take the arms off the back overhead, extending the elbows. In Parshvattanasana, we find that we are allowed a sense of vitality with a deep, energetic and physical release via the hamstrings and the adductors. We can develop steadiness and concentration. Inhale and exhale, using your breath to remain in the posture. Breathing in, the breath blossoms from the base of the spine along into the collarbone. Breathing out, the navel comes to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Easing of the mind, cooling of the body. Exhale, releasing the posture. Step the back foot forward. Breathe in. Find a flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead. Draw the shoulders down the back. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, guide the hands to heart center. Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands by the side. Raise above the head. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, finding a flat back. Exhale, stepping the left foot back into lunge. Sole of the back foot perpendicular with the floor, engaging the back leg. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward, rise up into crescent. Tucking the tail, knitting the ribs, finding extension through the spine. And on the exhale, gently and mindfully, lower the back knee to the mat, coming into Rudrasana. Checking in with our front knee, ensuring it's over the ankle, saying hello to our tucked hips, engaging our core, and rising up through the spine, finding that beautiful length. Inviting a back bend if it's in your practice, shining the heart to the sky, using the strength from the core, release into the front psoas, and relieve a little bit of stress. Inhale, breathing from the base of the spine through to the collarbone, finding that length. Exhale, as the navel comes to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, and on the next exhale, frame the front foot. Stepping back into plank, whole body activation. And as you inhale, draw the elbows to the side of the body. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, pushing through the hands, sweeping the chest forward and up, upward facing dog. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left foot to the sky, 3-leg downward dog. And on the exhale, step the left foot between the hands, rising up to standing. Short step forward with the rear foot, and if possible, both feet are pointing forward. Square the hips forward. Inhale, lengthen the tail to the crown. Exhale, abdomen to thigh, fold over the front leg. Invitation here to use some blocks or books to prop up the hands if you're a little tight through the hips and hamstrings here. Let the spine become spacious, elongated, feeling into the posture. Remembering to listen to your body here. We're trusting our own awareness. And when you're ready, interlace the fingers behind the back, extend through the elbows, and allow the arms to fall into the pose. Feeling the stretch through the collarbones and the shoulders. Deep inhale into the pelvic floor. Exhale, navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. And as we inhale, we're finding a little bit more extension in the spine. And exhale, release and let go. Allowing any sensations to sweep over your mind. Giving ourselves the opportunity to build awareness around our body, our mind, and how we react to the sensations that arise. Inhaling, breath blossoms from the base of the spine into the collarbone. Exhale as it traces back down to the pelvic floor, navel to spine. Exhale, releasing the posture, step the back foot forward, breathe in, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. To fold forward, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor, hang the head and neck. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. heel toe the feet to the edges of the mat. Toes can be 45-degree angle, heels pointing toward each other. And as you inhale, gently and slowly, bending the knees, we'll lower down to bring the sacrum to the heels. Draw the elbows to the inner knees, engage the core, tucking the tail, finding extension through the spine as we come into Malasana, which is garland pose. Just take a moment here to check in with your mind-body connection. Malasana can be a very grounding posture, and as we take deep inhales into the pelvic floor and follow that breath into the chest, we can feel into any sensations of the mind and the body here. You can close the eyes if you like. Just a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhaling. Beautiful. Add a little bit of a dynamic movement to our Malasana. So drop the left hand to the floor, and as you inhale, finding extension through the spine, sweeping the right arm to the sky, rotating the torso, shining the heart to the sky. And exhale as you draw the right hand back to meet the left. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky, rotating that torso, reaching the heart to the sky. Exhale, lower the left hand to the floor. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left arm, shine the heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, sweeping the right arm to the sky, shining through the chest. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, sweeping the left arm to the sky, traveling through this a couple more times. By incorporating this dynamic movement, we find physical strength, balance, and coordination. Last one, right side, inhale, rising to the sky. Exhale, lowering to the ground. Inhale, left arm rises, shining the chest. Exhale, sweeping the hand, drawing the palms to heart center, and gently release the buttocks to the mat. Beautiful. It's a little bit of an energizing movement there. I love the dynamic movement in Malasana. Let's find our way into Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend the left knee, draw the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Find extension through the spine. Inhale, sweeping the arms above the head, rotating the torso to the right side of the mat. Allow the right fingertips to tent on the mat behind you, gaining a little bit of leverage. Hugging the right knee with the left hand. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat of the spine, following it up into the collarbone. And on the exhale, release a little further into the twist. Gaze can be to the side. If you'd like to challenge yourself a little, it can go towards the back. As we inhale, the breath blossoms from the seat of the spine up into the collarbone. And the exhale is a gentle massage for the internal organs, helping our digestive system. Inhale and exhale, closing the eyes. On the next inhale, sweeping the arms overhead, releasing out of the twist. Bend the right knee, draw the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, sweeping the arms overhead, finding length through the spine. And exhale, rotating the torso to the left side of the mat. Left fingers tented to find some leverage. Hugging the left knee with the right arm. Inhaling, breath blossoms from the seat into the collarbone, extending through the spine. And as you exhale, find a little more in your twist. Breathing into any sensations you may be experiencing here. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat, extends into the collarbone. Exhale as you let it all go. Just release it. Inhale, sweeping the arms above the head, rotating the torso forward, releasing out of the twist. Extend the legs out toward the top of the mat. Invite length in the spine. And as we breathe in, fold forward from the hips, micro bend in the knees. Paschimottanasana. Breathing out, surrender into the fold. Hands reach for the knees, calves or ankles or heels, whatever is in your practice. In Paschimottanasana, we find harmony between the mind and body. We activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us cool the body, calm the mind, and reduce stress. Allow yourself the space to go inward. Just a couple more breaths here. Breathing in, breathe out. Final breaths here. Inhale, engaging the core, drawing yourself out of the posture. And as you exhale, gently release the back to the mat. As we come into Shavasana, extend the legs out beyond the torso, feet about hip width apart, falling to the sides. Draw the arms away from the body. Gently tuck the shoulders under and away from the ears. Slight tilt of the chin away from the chest to allow space for the natural curve of the neck. Close the eyes. Relax the jaw. Surrender into this posture. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Draw your attention to your breath. Witness the gentle inflow, the calming outflow. Recognize any sensations of the body, any variations of the mind. Sense a calmness connected to a beautiful flow of energy. Feel into your being. You are more than welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need or want or can. But if you would like to follow me now, let's begin by moving the fingers and the toes. Have a gentle rock of the head from side to side. Roll to one side. Slowly make your way to your comfortable seat. And as we take a moment to connect to our internal selves, our bodies, and our environment. Sweep the arms overhead, taking a deep breath in. And as we exhale, draw the hands to heart, Samastiti. Let's take the intention to draw ourselves back to the present moment at any point from the mat to our everyday lives. In honor of all that you are. Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to join you in your space today. Hit the like button if you are feeling your best. And to enhance this feeling of being your best self, why not jump into one of our meditations to encourage that a little more? Remember to subscribe and click on that little notification bell so you see when we upload new content. And until Wednesday, keep being the magic in this world, in your space, at your own pace. Namaste.